Well, let's see what happens here. Alright, good evening everyone. This is Jim, K6SOE, your net control for tonight's ATV net. And we'll see first if there's any priority or emergency traffic. Alright, hearing none, are there any announcements for the net tonight? Okay. Alright, if you're not watching directly on the RF side and you'd like to see what's going on, please tune in to w6cxatv.mdarc.org. That's w6cxatv.mdarc.org. Or join us on YouTube and watch on media at MDARC on YouTube. And the other place you can watch us and actually join in on the net is whereby.com/ATN. That's Alpha Tango November and the number 1. whereby.com/ATN1. So, alright, roll call follows. WB6ASU, Fred.
Gotta push the right button on the right microphone. Good evening, Jim in the net. WB6ASU, Fred DeCampo. First off, you've got a little bit of distortion, mainly on audio peaks on 2 meters. So you might have to cut your gain down a little bit on what you're driving the 2 meter box with. Or get a hammer and hit the two-way radio in the right spot. I don't know which. Anyway, not real bad, but it is clipping a little bit and a little distorted. Just putting the relay into the FM receiver. So hopefully I'll have that done in another couple of weeks and get it shipped over to you. Too many things going on around here. Let's see. 51 degrees outside, 65 in the shack, and 72 in the front room, where the trees are being shoved in the wall like mad. So that's why the coat, guys. It's cold in here. That's about all I've been doing, is cutting firewood and stuffing it in the wall. Seems like a never-ending job around here. So we'll keep doing it. It makes it warm. And I'm down to about my last 2 wires, and then I can test this receiver. So we'll see what happens from there. Alright. Have a good one tonight, and thanks for doing the net. WB6ASU, definitely stuck in the campo.
Alright, Fred. Thank you for checking in tonight. And, yeah, I think I've got a trip headed your way here soon, I hope. So, I might have a alternate destination there too. So, all right. Let's see if Chris is out here. W6ATV. All right. No Chris, but and let's hope the seagulls and the squirrels have got Matthew's antenna pointed in the right place. So N4DLA, take it.
Alright, we'll see how things go here. Thanks Jim K6SOE in the weekly edition of the Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club Digital Amateur Television Net from Matthew N4DLA in Orinda. Light rain on and off outside. People playing on FRS. And so I had to move the antenna again. Got to tighten that thing up when the weather clears up. So the latest addition to the N4DLA telegraph key collection. Brown Brothers Machine Company. It's a STL, I believe it's what its model number is. Made in St. Louis, Missouri, or ST. So they were made from 1964 to about 1974. So, and I wanted to went over to Tap Plastics in Pleasant Hill and make like a plexiglass cover for it, like this, with a hole here for the front to stick out, cover up the whole base. It's not the cover for this one, but it's one for a different key. But they made a nice job, and so I go over there last week, and they say, "Oh, our fabricating person left after 20 years, and we've had some price increases, so it'll be $40 just to cut a little hole like that in there. Just $40. Never mind that the whole piece like this size cost about $55 to make the whole thing. So no thanks, Tap Plastics. Your services are no longer necessary. So we'll find somebody else to do that. Maybe Gifts or Hams in Mississippi make custom ones, because they're more expensive, but still be less than what these guys are charging now. So whatever. Also, the latest piece of RF equipment is a new in the box realistic HTX 100, which is a 10-meter upper sideband and CW transceiver made from about 1989 to 1992 by Radio Shack for the novice enhancement, when novice technicians were given sideband voice privileges, not AM or FM, sideband, between 28.3 and 28.5 megs on the 10-meter band, and that was also when the side portion or voice portion was open below 25. So someone was selling it online. They said it's new in the box. They just had a picture of the box. I said, what's in the box? So they showed a picture of the box. So I got it. It had never been taken out of the box. This radio is over 30 years old. Still had the new radio smell. Everything was all packaged up in plastic inside. It had never been fired up. Tested it. Output 5 watts low power, 25 watts high on sideband and CW. Didn't work anybody on sideband. I tried to call a Panama station, couldn't get that, but I did work on 5 watts CW, VE4RH or VE4GH, Greg in Winnipeg on the 28060 QRP hangout, and he answered my CQ, gave me a 339 with 5 watts. I heard a lot of beacon stations on the CW part of the band, the CW beacons, and they're all low power. So I figured, okay, I got to be able to make some contacts here. So I'm very happy with that. So very old radio. I had bought one used about 10 years ago, and it quit about a year and a half after I got it. It just died. So I don't know what had happened to it, so I sold it for much less than I paid for it since it wasn't working. But I expect this one to last longer. But I don't think I will send in the warranty card to Radio Shack because they're not in business anymore other than their online presence selling T-shirts and retro AM/FM radios. But great getting that old piece. So it won't be used here in the shack. It'll be used in the house on the 10-meter dipole outside the house. But still make good contacts with that antenna, but I was using the bigger antenna up here in the shack. So also this weekend is the 10-meter contest, and the ARL starts about, I think, 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon, runs through 4 o'clock Sunday Pacific time. And also tomorrow, check out in the Bay Area, W6MM, the Quarter Century Wireless Association club station call sign will be used by Chapter 228 on HF tomorrow. I'll be operating it on 10 meters from noon to 3 on CW and voice. So for W2MM. And then yesterday I also worked the Battleship Iowa, was transmitting in the Navy part of the band, or the military part, naval part, using their old call sign NE6PM from its battleship days active duty in the Navy. So, and they were receiving on 14317 and listening on out of the band on 14375. So able to work them also. So I'm going to get a QSL card from them. So a lot of good activity in the shack. Hope my signal's holding up. So back to you, Jim. K6SOE from N4DLA Orinda. Good pictures out of you and WB6ASU tonight.
All right, Matthew. Absolutely 100% copy, audio and video-wise tonight. So the squirrels have got it pointed in the right direction for sure. So, all right. Thanks for checking in, and thanks for the update on the antique radios there. The brand new radio smell from 1960. Wow. You should be able to send that out and have it bottled. So, all right. Let's see if Dave is around here tonight. W6DTB. Okay. No Dave tonight. Let's go over to John. W6DTV. Okay, no Roland or no John there. Let's see. I see Roland in his car. See Roland trying to drive down the street. So, and Gary, Manuel, and Dennis are out there on Whereby also. We'll give them a shout out right now. So let's go over to Stan, NJ6E, see what's new with him. Okay. No Stan tonight. How about Ron, N6GKJ? Okay, no Ron. Let's try the other John, ND6H. All right. Well, I know this guy's out here at least watching on the BATC. Hello, see what's new with Kevin, KK6JPN. Okay, maybe he's in receive only mode tonight. Alright, let's see. Let's give a shout out to Bob, WB6KWT. No Bob. So let's go over to Owen, KK6Q.
Yes, good evening, Jim and the net. There I am. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't in any kind of a mode, I guess, over the past couple of weeks. I know I've missed probably maybe 3 weeks. I can't remember anymore. I was in Ireland for a little over a week at a family wedding, so that was rather delightful and just wonderful. It was in rural Ireland, so it was maybe 50 miles outside of Dublin, so kind of a bit different from being in the city. And it was my niece that got married, and so a lot of fun. And not as cold and miserable as I expected. In fact, it was very nice compared with what I expected, so that was really nice. And then when I came back, I think last week was really cold, so didn't venture out to the shack. And tonight it's actually pretty okay. Weather's not bad at all. Let's see. The Matthew, your station was performing wonderfully today, both audio and video. And you had a very long report, and it's just jived with your technological prowess there. That's about all I have. I think I'm done with all my thing for the rest of the year. Not that there's much left in the year. And the picture coming back to me seems to be okay. And my recorder, which I use as a camera, is creating more and more beeps and glitches and stuff every time I turn it on. So I'm not sure how long more that is going to last. So with that, I'll pass it back to Net Control from KK6Q in Walnut Creek.
All right, Owen. Thank you for checking in tonight. Good solid signal from you tonight. No dropouts. This ATV gods are smiling for sure. So, all right. I'm Jim, K6SOE. I've got a new toy here in the shack I'm going to try out here in a couple of minutes. See if I can switch from this mode to computer mode without a ton of feedback. So everybody cross their fingers and we'll see what happens here in a couple of minutes. Next on my list is Jerry, KB6T. All right. That's the list as I have it right now. That let's see if there's any missed or late video check-ins. Mr. Late video check-ins come at this time. K6 SOE with the TV net. All right. Well, at this time, we'll see if there's any audio check-ins. Audio check-ins for the TV net on the repeater here, Alpha through Gulf, A through G. Okay, we'll go hotel through November, hotel through November. All right, Bart, thank you for checking in tonight, and yes, it was a pleasure to shake your hand there at the dinner, so it's a good seeing you every year. So, all right, we'll take any other audio check-ins, Alpha through November. Okay, audio check-ins, Oscar through Zulu, Oscar through Zulu. All right, hearing none, we'll switch from the RF side here. We'll try and swoop in here and get some of our check-ins on the whereby side. And I'll suggest that if you see your picture be enlarged on whereby over the picture on the hill there, it's your turn to check in. So I might even be able to have two-way audio on this side, so we'll see what happens here momentarily. So we'll push the button here and see what happens. So stand by.
Interesting this morning. Got a little bit of a chill. It was in the chill and it was in the chill and in the backyard. So a little bit of winter weather. A little bit of weather. Okay. A little bit of winter season is quite enjoyable outside. Fresh air.
Anti-hum total with the twister. Oh my goodness. Anti-hum total with the twister. Oh my goodness.
Hey, you guys are doing from New York City live over here. 40 people green, New York City live over here.
With the whereby check-ins.
Oh, what I gotta do? Let me see. Oh, what I gotta do? Let me see. Can you hear me? Oh, what I gotta do? Let me see. Can you hear me? Oh, what I gotta do? Let me see. Can you hear me? Oh, what I gotta do? Let me see. Yeah, there's an echoing happening on the. Yeah, there's an echoing and everything on the. Yeah, there's an echoing and everything on the. Yeah, there's an echoing and everything. Like I said, 43 degrees in New York, same usual. Like I said, 43 degrees in earlier, same usual. Like I said, 43 degrees. They were chasing a suspect, but it was so funny. Other than that, same usual thing. Getting ready for Christmas. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Same usual thing. I give it back to you, Jam. Gary, you got no audio. Gary, you got no audio.
Well, I guess maybe if I turn the audio on. But, Jim, you gotta mute the Pi audio on whereby. We have to do the same thing down here when we go RF. That's where you're getting your feedback, so get rid of the Pi audio when we're on the air. That's where you're getting your feedback. 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 Okay. My audio's off. Everybody should be able to hear me. My audio's off. Everybody should be able to hear me. My audio's off. Everybody should be able to hear me. My audio's off. Everybody should be able to hear me. My audio's off. Everybody should be able to hear me. My audio's off. Everybody should be able to hear me.
I don't know where it's coming from. This is again another mystery. push transmit here and see if I have my audio. My audio? Okay.
When you have whatever channel you're seeing, let me show you on my picture. There's my RF,
But I think it does.
RF. See the black picture up there right now with the black picture up there, call sign on it. The camera's totally pitch black on the mountain, so the camera's not going to see anything but our ID on our 5 gig that I'm receiving on our Santiago. So you're still hearing my audio. But I'm not transmitting out over the air either on Santiago right at the moment. I'm only hearing an echo again, Jim.
Okay, now that should just be channel A.
Help you out.
Channel A.
These problems resolved.
Channel A. You can hear me all whereby. But now, is there really an echo or not?
Yeah, we're hearing an echo. Yeah, there's a lot of echo. Yeah. 2 seconds
Sounds like
away
an
there.
echo to me.
2 seconds away
An
there.
echo to me.